Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Word Journey, the channel where we explore the beauty of English through real conversations, daily topics, and meaningful practice. Let me start by asking you a question. Have you ever been asked, what are your plans for the future? It's a question we all hear many times in school, at work, or in friendly conversations. And sometimes it's not so easy to answer, especially in another language. Talking about the future is one of the most common and important skills in English communication. Whether you're discussing your goals, dreams, or simple plans for the weekend, knowing how to express yourself clearly and naturally makes you sound more confident and fluent. So, in today's video, we're going to learn how to talk about future plans in English. We'll explore how to use different grammar structures to talk about the future, common expressions and phrases for future plans, practical examples through conversations, how to sound natural when sharing your goals and dreams. By the end of this video, you'll be able to talk about your future plans easily, from your next vacation to your long-term career goals. So, are you ready? Let's begin our word journey together. Part 1. Why talking about the future is important. Talking about the future is part of daily communication. We all make plans, set goals, and dream about what's next. Think about how many times we use the future tense in our everyday lives. I'll call you tomorrow. We're meeting next week. I'm going to study abroad next year. These are simple examples, but they're powerful because they show direction, intention, and action. When you talk about your future plans, you're telling people about what matters to you, your priorities, ambitions, and dreams. And that's why mastering this topic is essential for English learners. Part 2. Basic ways to talk about the future. In English, there are a few common ways to talk about the future. Let's go through them one by one with examples. 1. Using will. We use will for decisions made at the moment of speaking or for promises and predictions. Examples. I'll call you later. I think it will rain tomorrow. I'll help you with your homework. Conversation example. Historia. What will you do after this video? Alina, I think I'll take a break and make some tea. Historia. That sounds like a good plan. 2. Using going to. We use going to for planned actions or intentions, something you have already decided to do. Examples. I'm going to learn French next year. She's going to buy a new phone. We're going to visit our grandparents this weekend. Conversation example. Historia. What are you going to do this weekend? Alina, I'm going to visit my cousin. We're planning a small family dinner. Historia. That sounds wonderful. 3. Using the present continuous for future arrangements. We can also use the present continuous, am/is/are plus verb ing, to talk about scheduled or arranged future plans. Examples. I'm meeting my friend tomorrow. We're traveling to Japan next month. She's starting her new job on Monday. Conversation example. Alina, are you free this evening? Historia. Sorry, I'm meeting my cousin for dinner. Alina, maybe another time then. 4. Using would like to for future desires. We often use would like to when we talk about dreams, hopes, or polite expressions of future wishes. Examples. I'd like to travel the world one day. She'd like to start her own business. We'd like to buy a house in the countryside. Conversation example. Historia. What would you like to do in the future? Alina. I'd like to become a teacher and help students learn languages. Historia. That's a beautiful goal. Part 3. Expressions and vocabulary for future plans. Now that you know the grammar, let's look at some common phrases and expressions to make your future conversations sound natural. A. Talking about near future plans. This weekend, I'm going to. Tomorrow, I'll probably. I'm meeting my friend later. I plan to finish my project soon. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Examples. I'm going to clean my house tomorrow. I'm looking forward to relaxing after a busy week. B. Talking about long-term goals. In the future, I want to. I'm planning to. I hope to. I'd love to. My dream is to. Examples. In the future, I want to become a doctor. My dream is to live near the ocean. I hope to learn 3 languages. C. Talking about career and education plans. I'm planning to apply for a new job. I'd like to study abroad next year. I'm thinking about changing my career. I'm going to start a new course soon. Examples. I'm planning to take an English exam next month. I'd like to study computer science in Canada. D. Talking about personal life plans. I'm going to spend more time with my family. I'd like to travel more. I'm thinking about getting a pet. I'm going to focus on my health. Examples. I'd like to start exercising regularly. I'm going to cook at home more often. Part 4. Mini conversations. Talking about future plans. Let's listen to a few short dialogues between Historia and Alina to practice natural conversations about the future. Conversation 1. Talking about weekend plans. Historia. What are you doing this weekend, Alina? Alina, I'm going to visit my parents. We haven't seen each other for a while. Historia. That sounds nice. Are you staying for the whole weekend? Alina. Yes, I'll probably go back Sunday evening. Conversation 2. Talking about travel plans. Alina, I'm so excited. I'm traveling to Italy next month. Historia. Really? That's amazing. What are you going to do there? Alina, I'm going to visit Rome and Florence. I've always wanted to see the Colosseum. Historia. You'll love it. The food there is incredible. Conversation 3. Talking about study plans. Historia. So, what are your plans after graduation? Alina, I'm planning to apply for a master's program in Canada. Historia. That's wonderful. What will you study? Alina, I'm going to focus on international business. Conversation 4. Talking about long-term goals. Alina, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Historia. I'd like to have my own language school. I want to help people learn English more easily. Alina, that's a great goal. I hope it comes true. Historia. Thank you. And you? Alina, I'd like to travel the world and write about different cultures. Part 5. Expressing certainty and uncertainty. When you talk about your future plans, sometimes you're sure about them and sometimes you're not. Let's learn how to express that. When you're certain. I'm definitely going to do that. I'm sure about it. It's already planned. It's happening next month. Examples. I'm definitely going to start exercising more. It's already planned. We're moving next summer. When you're not sure. I might. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I haven't decided yet. Examples. I might start a new hobby next year. Maybe I'll move to another city. I haven't decided what to study yet. Conversation example. Historia, are you going to buy a new car? Alina, I might. I haven't decided yet. It depends on my budget. Historia, that makes sense. Cars can be expensive. Part 6. Talking about hopes and dreams. Future plans are not only about what you're going to do soon, but also about your dreams and aspirations. Here are some useful expressions. I hope to. I'd love to. My dream is to. One day I'd like to. I'm hoping to. Examples. I hope to become fluent in English. One day I'd love to open my own cafe. My dream is to travel the world and learn about different cultures. Conversation example. Alina, what's your biggest dream, Historia? Historia, my dream is to become an author and publish a book. Alina, that's amazing. What kind of book would you like to write? Historia, I'd love to write something about personal growth and language learning. Part 7. Talking about group plans. Sometimes, future plans involve more than one person. You can use we're going to or we're planning to when you talk about collective plans. Examples. We're going to move into a new apartment. We're planning to organize a surprise party. We're going to visit our grandparents next weekend. Conversation example. Historia, do you and your family have any plans for the holidays? Alina, yes. We're planning to spend Christmas in the mountains. Historia, that sounds magical. Are you going skiing? Alina, yes, and we're also going to cook together. I can't wait. Part 8. Future plans at work. Talking about future plans at work or in a professional setting is also important. Here are some useful expressions. I'm going to apply for a promotion. I'm planning to take a leadership course. I'd like to improve my communication skills. I hope to work in management in the future. Example conversation. Historia, what are your professional goals for next year? Alina, I'd like to take a project management course and improve my teamwork skills. Historia, that's great. I'm planning to apply for a leadership role soon. Part 9. Future plans in daily life. Future plans don't always have to be big or ambitious. Sometimes, they're small things that make life enjoyable. Examples. I'm going to clean my house tomorrow. I'm planning to cook something special for dinner. I'll probably go shopping this weekend. I'm thinking about starting yoga classes. Conversation example. Alina, what are you doing tonight? Historia, I'm going to cook dinner and watch a movie. Alina, that sounds relaxing. I might do the same. Part 10. Grammar practice. Future structures in action. Let's look at how we can combine different structures naturally in conversation. Example 1. I'm going to meet my friend for lunch tomorrow. We'll probably go shopping afterward. I hope to finish my work before the evening. Example 2. Next year, I'm planning to travel abroad. I think it will be an amazing experience. I'd love to visit Japan and try local food. Example 3. I'm meeting my manager tomorrow. I'm going to discuss my promotion plans. If everything goes well, I'll start a new project soon. These examples show how natural it sounds when you combine different future forms together. Part 11. describing future lifestyles. Let's move on to something more imaginative, talking about how you imagine your life in the future. You can use phrases like, in 5 years, I see myself. 10 years from now, I hope to. In the future, I'd like to live. I'll probably be. Example conversation. Historia. Where do you see yourself in 10 years, Alina? Alina, I see myself living in a quiet town near the sea, teaching English online and writing books. Historia. That sounds peaceful. I'd love to have a similar lifestyle someday. Part 12. Expressing reasons for your future plans. When you talk about your plans, it's good to explain why. This helps you sound more fluent and natural. Examples. I'm going to study medicine because I want to help people. I'd like to move abroad because I love learning about new cultures. I'm planning to save money because I want to buy a house. Conversation example. Historia. Why are you planning to move to another city? Alina. Because I want to experience something new and meet different people. Historia. That's a great reason. Change can be exciting. Part 13. Review. Key points. Let's quickly review what we've learned today. Use will for spontaneous decisions or promises. I'll call you later. Use going to for planned actions. I'm going to study next week. Use present continuous for arranged events. I'm meeting my friend tomorrow. Use would like to for polite or long-term desires. I'd like to travel someday. Use expressions like I'm planning to, I hope to, I might, and I'm thinking about to describe different levels of certainty. Always explain why. It adds depth and fluency to your speaking. Part 14. Final conversation. Putting it all together. Historia. So, Alina, what are your plans for next year? Alina. Next year, I'm going to focus on my studies. I'm also planning to take an English exam. Historia. That's great. Are you going to travel anywhere? Alina. Maybe. I'd love to visit another country if I have time. Historia. Sounds exciting. What about 5 years from now? Alina. In 5 years, I see myself working in education, maybe teaching English abroad. Historia. That's a wonderful dream. I hope it all comes true. Conclusion. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson, talking about the future plans. We've learned how to use different structures like will, going to, and present continuous to describe future events. We've also practiced natural conversations about goals, dreams, and plans, both short-term and long-term. Remember, talking about the future is not just about grammar. It's about expressing your hopes, dreams, and the life you want to create. Now it's your turn. Think about your own future plans. What do you want to do next month, next year, or in 5 years? Try writing them down in English and practice saying them out loud. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Word Journey, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Keep dreaming, keep planning, and keep learning, because every word you speak takes you one step further on your word journey. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.